Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CarriersCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the 2nd March. The session will be really important, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start with the questions. First, Finance Ministry has changed the GST rate for which products? First will be your sharpeners, jaggery and examination institutions. For all these threes, for sharpeners, jaggeries and examination institutions, finance ministers has recently changed the GST rates. Highly important. Who is our finance minister? As you can see here, Nirmala Sitharaman is our finance minister. This recommendation was given during the GST Council in its 49th meeting, that was on 18th of February 2023. If we talk about here only about the GST rates on pencil sharpeners, the GST on pencil sharpeners will be 12%, that was earlier 18% from 1st of March. It should be noted that the sharpener sold with the pencil was fetching higher GST rate than only a pencil sold alone, as a sale of pencil and sharpener together is a mixed supply. Similarly, if we talk about jaggery, it will attract the GST rate, the rate of 5% from 18% earlier. That means on jaggery also, on pencil sharpeners also, the GST rate has been reduced. Alright, then if it is sold loose, then GST will be nil on the jaggery. Alright, so remember, these are the example that GST has reduced for pencil sharpeners. It was earlier 18% and now it is 12%. For jaggery, it was earlier 18% and it is now just 5%. Next, Wildlife Board has approved the IAF mountain radar in which state or union territory? So remember, Wildlife Board, that is your National Board of Wildlife. I repeat, National Board of Wildlife has approved the installation of the Indian Air Force mountain radar in Ladakh. Alright. Also, a number of new operational tracks has also been approved to ensure better strategic connectivity to the critical boundary tri-junction of India, China and Bhutan of Doklam. We see that this National Board of Wildlife, they have approved the installation of Indian Air Force mountain radar in Ladakh. that is close to the proposed new Indian Air Force base. The number of operational tracks has also been approved to ensure better strategic connectivity between the tri-junction of India, China and Bhutan. This mountain radar it is expected to be located close to the proposed new Indian Air Force base, which will come up across 500 hectares in the Changshan Sanctuary. The IEF base was approved in 2022, and the mountain radar induction is a component of a larger defense strategy to keep an eye on the line of actual control, which is already subject to intense radar monitoring from the side of China. All right. Next, which state will be setting up India's first government mother milk bank? I repeat, which state will be setting up India's first government mother milk bank? So remember, the state will be your Uttarakhand. Important question. In order to provide the desired nutritions that are required for a newborn, this India's first government milk bank will be set up, as if in a case when there is a newborn baby and their mother passes away, that means she dies, then in order to fulfill the nutritional requirement of this newborn baby, this first government mother milk bank will be coming into play, as it will be providing all the nutritions that are required for the healthy growth of a baby. So coming back, remember, India's first government mother milk bank will be set up in Uttarakhand. This announcement was made by Uttarakhand's Health Minister Dr. Dhan Singh Rawat during the Emerging Leaders of Garhwal program of Amar Ujala. If we talk about this mother bank, through this milk bank, milk will be made available to those newborn babies whose mother died during delivery or due to any other circumstance she passed away earlier than expected. Then Uttarakhand Health Minister Dr. Dhan Singh Rawat stated that under this scheme, the lactating women will be able to donate milk in this bank that will be used for other babies also. Alright, a very good initiative that will be helping a lot of children in the long term. Apart from this, if we talk about the infant mortality rate among the Himalayan states such as Uttarakhand, it is the third highest infant mortality rate of 27 deaths per 1000 live births in 2019. Alright. And this step of the government of Uttarakhand to set up India's first government mother milk bank will reduce this infant mortality rate at some level. Next we are talking about Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme for the Indian diaspora. Recently, our Union Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has launched this Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme. This Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme is for Indian diaspora abroad, and basically this scheme was launched on the National Science Day, that is on 28th of Feb. And this National Science Day is observed in the memory of C.V. Raman. C.V. Ramans are discovered Raman effect, that is the scattering of light. Alright, so what is this Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme? Basically, in this scheme, this enhance or this the aim of this Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme is to enhance the research ecosystem. Alright, in order to enhance the research ecosystem for the Indian diaspora who are studying abroad, so that they can tie up with the institutions that are outside India and do research from there. So in order to increase that, in order to allow that at a large scale, and in order to provide better facilities for the same, this Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme was launched. Alright, so Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme was launched by whom? Launched by Dr. Jitendra Singh. It was launched for whom? It was launched for Indian diaspora abroad. It was launched for what? It was launched for research. Alright, there are some conditions for this Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme. That is, the person should be, or the applicant should be, an NRI, a person of Indian origin but living outside India, must have obtained a doctorate or Doctor of Philosophy, that is your PhD, Masters or Master of the Science degree from a research or from a recognized university, then he will be able to apply for this Weber Fellowship scheme. Moving on, which brand became the world's second strongest telecom brand? So, world's second strongest telecom brand is from India and it is your Reliance Jio. Alright, as per the brand finance telecom 150 for 2023 report. It is an annual report of the strongest telecom brands. Here, Reliance Jio, that is an Indian telecommunication company, is the Asia's strongest. That is strongest in Asia's strongest brand, strongest telecommunication brand, and second world strongest telecommunication brand. All right, and they have earned an Elite AAA plus rating for the same. All right, earlier in 2022, Reliance Jio was at the 5th position. Now they have climbed up to the 2nd position in this particular ranking. All right, but we saw that this is the second world's strongest band. Which is the most strongest or the strong on the first position is your Swisscom. That is your Swisscom. This is a major telecommunication provider in Switzerland and it has emerged as the world's strongest telecom brand. All right, here you can see as per the brand finance telecommunication 150 report, the annual report of the strongest telecommunication brand, here Reliance Jio has secured the top position in Asia, is the Asia's strongest and world's second strongest brand, and Swisscom that is has termed as the on the first position. Here you can see the list also. On first position Swisscom from Switzerland, second position Reliance Jio from India, on third it is from UAE, that is your Etisalat, and on fourth it is your MTN Group from Africa, and fifth is your Telcel from Mexico. Moving on, next is ESEF Bank. This is your what? This is your ESAF. ESAF Bank has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which company to finance solar rooftop power systems. So remember, ESAF, Small Finance Bank, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with electric equipment manufacturer, that is VGuard. All right, so we can say that ESAF, Small Finance Bank, they have tied up or they have signed an MOU with whom? They have signed an MOU with VGuard, that is a electric equipment manufacturer company, and this MOU was signed to provide financing options including loans and installment payments to customers for opting or installing VGuard's solar rooftop power system. Under this MOU, the consumer who intend to install VGuard's solar rooftop power could get a finance of up to 80% of the total cost of the rooftop solar power system. This installation, this will include the installation, the cost for installation for residential or commercial applications also. In this partnership would enable customers transition to clean energy, and this will ease the affordability and enable them to generate their own electricity using the sun's energy. Here remember, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has provided up to 40% subsidy for the VGuard's rooftop solar system. If we talk about ESAF, Small Finance Bank, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer here? Kadambili Paul Thomas. Where is the headquarter? Thrissur, Kerala. When was it established? It was established on 10th of March 2017. Alright. So correct option is ESAF, Small Finance Bank, has signed an MOU with VGuard to finance solar rooftop power systems. Next, which organization will fund tourism projects in Himachal Pradesh? Important. Remember, it will be your Asian Development Bank that will be funding various tourism projects in Himachal Pradesh. The amount or the fund that will be provided by Asian Development Bank to Himachal Pradesh will be around 1311 crore rupees. All right, and this will be for the infrastructure development investment program in Himachal Pradesh. Basically, this fund will be utilized to strengthen the tourism infrastructure in Himachal Pradesh. The total cost of the project is around 2357 crore rupees, out of which 1311 crore rupees will be provided by Asian Development Bank in the first phase of these installments. Then remember, Himachal Pradesh is developing its unexplored tourist places in a phased manner in order to become the best tourist destination in India. And we know in Himachal Pradesh there are hills, mountains, so most of the people like to visit these places, this particular state also. All right, also this state Himachal Pradesh will also aid in the sustainable development of the tourism sector. And under the phase 1 there will be beautification of Palampur, convention center at Dharamshala, thematic cum green park at Paragpur, wellness center at Dharamshala, Shimla, Nadoon and Kullu Manali. All right, so these are the some of the projects that will be conducted under the phase 1, for which 1311 crore rupees has been provided by Asian Development Bank to the Himachal Pradesh for the infrastructure development in, or we can say for the tourism infrastructure development in Himachal Pradesh. All right, one more thing, if the question is asked to you, best adventure destination for river rafting is Kullu. All right, Kullu is the best adventure destination for river rafting. Mark this. Next, if we talk about Asian Development Bank, Masatsugu Asakawa will be the president. Manila, Philippines is the headquarter, and in 1966 it was established. World Bank and IMF, they both have their headquarter in Washington DC. IMF provides fund to a country when they are in distress, when they are having any monetary stress or they are having any monetary crisis. World Bank is the organization that provides fund when a country wants to grow, and the World Bank provides money for the infrastructure development. All right, so correct option here is Asian Development Bank. Next, here you can see it was 1311.2 crore rupees that will be given under the phase 1 for the infrastructure development for tourism in Himachal Pradesh. Next, IDFC and Federal Bank has partnered with Sadhan on UPI 123 Pay. Remember, to encourage feature phone users to use UPI 123 Pay and to make digital payments using the same, it was your IDFC First Bank and the Federal Bank Limited. They have collaborated with the Association of Microfinance Institution, that is Sadhan, and Delhi-based fintech solution Next Gen. I repeat, here you will be getting a better idea in order to increase the feature of phone users and allow them to use UPI 123 Pay and to make more digital payments for the same. It was IDFC First Bank Limited and your Federal Bank Limited. These two banks have tied up or collaborated with microfinance institution, that is Sadhan, and Delhi-based fintech solution vendor NextGen. Alright, the collaboration with NextGen and Federal Bank and IDFC First will facilitate the creation of a new payment and collection system based on the featured phones with technological assistance from them. Sadhan is an association of impact finance institutions and a self-regulatory organization for MFIs appointed by the Reserve Bank of India. If we talk about UPI 123 Pay, is a payment option for the feature phone users via the UPI, and UPI 123 Pay was introduced in December 2022 by RBI in partnership with NPCI, that is your National Payment Corporation of India. It came in 2008 and UPI came in 2016. Alright, RBI has also introduced DigiSathi, a 24/7 helpline for all the digital payment users. So question can be asked that in order to help digital payment users, RBI has launched a which platform? It is your Digi Sathi. Recently, another platform was launched by RBI or NPCI where UPI can be done for 200 rupees or below 200 rupees. You can use that particular platform. What is the name of that platform? It is UPI Lite. Next, Angel One received SEBI approval for mutual fund businesses. I repeat, Angel One has received SEBI approval for mutual fund businesses. Angel One, that was earlier known as Angel Broking Limited, that is an Indian stock broker firm. They have received an in principle approval from the Securities and Exchange Board of India to sponsor mutual funds. The company will establish an asset management company and the trustee company in the compliance with the SEBI regulations and other applicable laws. Angel One is a technology led financial service company providing broking and advisory services, margin funding, loans against shares, and financial product distribution to the clients under the Angel Broking. Moving on, next is India's GDP growth as 4.4% in the third quarter of fiscal 23 as per the data released by National Statistical Office. Alright, India's gross domestic product deaccelerated to 4.4% in the third quarter of fiscal year 23. Alright, and this third quarter is from October to December month. Alright, and the main reason that has been given is due to the contraction in the manufacturing sector. That means the manufacturing sector is going down. If we talk about the second quarter, the GDP growth rate was 6.3%, that is from July to September month, and in the month of October to December, that is the third quarter, the GDP growth rate has decreased to 4.4%. All right, next. Next is Moody's Global Macro Outlook for 23-24. India's growth forecast hiked to 5.5% for 2023 and global economic to slow down in 2023. See, first of all, remember Moody. Moody is a global credit rating agency. All right. So Moody Investor Service, they have increased the India's GDP growth rate projection for 2023 to 5.5%. That was earlier projected to be 4.8% by the same. So from 4.8 now it has been increased to 5.5%. This data was released in the report Global Macro Outlook for 23-24. All right. So we can say that India is projected to grow by say 5.5% in the year 2023. Also, another projection was given by this report that stated that in the year 2024, India will be growing with a 6.5% GDP. All right. Apart from this, if we are talking about global growth rate, so in the year 2023, the global economy is expected to grow by just 2%. Earlier it was projected that in the year 2023 it will be growing between 2 to 3%, but now it has been slashed to 2%. In the year 2022, the world economy grew by 2.7%, and in the year 2024 it is expected that global economy will be growing by 2.4%. So global economy in 2022 was 2.7, in 23 it is 2%, and in 2024 it will be around 2.4%. Similarly for India, it was earlier projected by Moody that India will be growing by 4.8% in the year 2023. Now it is projected that it will be growing at 5.5%, and in the year 2024 it will be growing by 6.5%. Who is the president of Moody Investors Service? Michael West. Where is the headquarter of this? New York, USA. Next is Reliance Industries set up a subsidiary to develop commercial properties. That means we can say that Reliance Industries has now entered into the real estate market and they will be developing commercial properties. What does these commercial properties include? They include SCOs, that is your shop cum offices. This include your office spaces, This include your shops that will be lended to various lenders for doing various commercial activities. All right, so we can say that Reliance Industries has set up a subsidiary that will be getting into the commercial production or will get into the real estate business. All right, simply remember this. Next is awards and recognition. India has won GSMA Government Leadership Award for 2023 during the MWC in Barcelona. I repeat, India has globally recognized with the Government Leadership Award 2023 by GSMA, that is your GSM Association, for implementation of the best practices in the telecom policy and regulation. India was declared winner in the ceremony held at GSMA Ministerial Program during the Mobile World Congress 2023 that was held in Barcelona, Spain. So first question that can be asked is, where was your MWC held, that is your Mobile World Congress? It was held in Barcelona, Spain. Next question, who was declared the winner in the ceremony of GSMA during the MWC, that is your during the World Mobile Congress 2023? It is your India that was declared as the global leader or winner. All right, then if we talk about GSMA, what is this? GSMA stands for, it is a Group Special Mobile Association. This represent mobile operators and global mobile industry and the organizer of the MWC, that is your Mobile World Congress. All right, important. Next is Hindi writer Vinod Kumar Shukla has won the Pen Nabokov Award for Achievement in the International Literature. I repeat, who has won the Pen Nabokov Lifetime Achievement Award for 2023 for his achievement? He will be Vinod Kumar Shukla. He is a Hindi writer, Indian short story writer, novelist, poet. All right, and he has recently been honored with this Pen Nabokov Award for Achievement in International Literature. He was honored with this award during the 59th Annual Pen Literacy Award at the Town Hall in New York, USA. So we can remember, coming back, Indian short story writer, Hindi language is his priority. That means we can say he is a Hindi writer. Vinod Kumar Shukla, who has recently been honored with the Pen Nabokov Award for Achievement in the International Literature during his 59th Annual Pen Literacy Award that were held in New York, USA. All right, if we talk about Vinod Kumar Shukla, he was born on 1st of January in 1937 in Chhattisgarh. He has published 3 novels, many short stories and numerous collection of poetry. All right, then remember, he was also honored with Sahitya Academy Award in 1999 for his novel दीवार में एक खिड़की रहती थी, that is a window lived in a wall. All right, next is, when do we observe Zero Discrimination Day? Zero Discrimination Day is annually observed across the globe on 1st of March to promote equality. All right, to promote equality and fairness before the law and to fight system and cultural discrimination against the people with HIV and acquired immunodeficiency, that is AIDS. HIV/AIDS. What is the full form? HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, and AIDS is your acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. All right, so basically we can say this Zero Discrimination Day is observed on 1st of March across the globe, and it is to promote equality and fairness among the people, and also to fight the system and cultural discrimination against the people who are HIV, who have HIV AIDS. All right, then remember Zero Discrimination Day that is observed on 1st of March 2023. So if asked what is the theme for this day for the year 2023, it is Save Lives, Decriminalize. All right, Save Lives, Decriminalize is the theme for this Zero Discrimination Day. When was the first edition of this Zero Discrimination Day observed? It was in the year 2014. Next, next is your when do we observe World Civil Defense Day? So remember, World Civil Defense Day is also observed on 1st of March, and it is to honor the significance of civil defense and the personals who have sacrificed their lives for it. The objective of the day is to raise public awareness of civil defense and its importance in protecting people and communities from the impact of emergencies and disasters. The theme that you need to remember for this World Civil Defense Day, that is the role of information and technologies in the risk assessment. I repeat, the role of information technologies in risk assessment is the theme for the World Civil Defense Day observed on 1st of March. All right. If asked when was the first ever edition of this World Civil Defense Day observed, it was in 1990. Next is your when do we observe Civil Accounts Day? It is also observed on 1st of March, and it will be the 47th Civil Accounts Day. All right, that is in 2023 we observe the 47th Civil Accounts Day. This day is also known as the Foundation Day of ICAS, that is your Indian Civil Accounts Service. Next, next is state news. Bihar's Finance Minister Vijay Kumar Chaudhary has presented 2.61 lakh crore budget for the fiscal year 24. All right. Also remember earlier this project in this budget, this budget has been increased by 24,194 crore rupees than the previous fiscal year budget. All right, here you can see it has been increased by an outlay of 24,194.21 crore rupees more than the fiscal year 23 budget. The fiscal deficit for fiscal year 24 has been projected at 25,567 crore rupees, which is 2.98% of the GSDP, that is your gross state domestic product estimate. Fiscal deficit remaining at 3.78% of the SGDP, which is under the prescribed conditional limit of 4.5%. The grant in aid expected from the center for fiscal year 24 was estimated at 53,377 crore, but it was 4,623 crore less than the aid received in fiscal year 23. Who is the Chief Minister of Bihar? Nitish Kumar. All right, and Valmiki Tiger Reserve is also located in Bihar only. So that's all for the day, friends. These were your important current affairs. Now let's go for a quick revision. Finance Ministry has notified the changes in the GST rates of pencil sharpeners, jaggery and examination institutions. Wildlife Board has approved IAF mountain radar in Ladakh. Uttarakhand will be setting up India's first government mother milk bank in Uttarakhand. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh have launched Vaibhav Fellowship Scheme for Indian diaspora abroad. Brand Finance Telecom 150 2023 report was released, and in this, Reliance Jio became the world's second strongest telecom brand, and Swisscom has topped here. And remember, Reliance Jio has topped in Asia also. RBI data that our retail trade and NBFCs drive credit growth in the service sector. ESAF Small Finance Bank has signed an MOU with Vidgard to finance solar rooftop project in. All right. Then Asian Development Bank to fund 1,311 crore rupees to the tourism project or tourism infrastructure projects in Himachal Pradesh. And this will be the for the phase 1. IDFC and Federal Bank has partnered with Sadhan on UPI 123 Pay. Next, Angel One has received SEBI approval for mutual fund business. India's GDP grows at 4.4% in the third quarter of fiscal year 23 as per data released by NSO. Moody's Global Macro Outlook report was released, and it stated that India's forecast hiked to 5.5% for year 2023, that was earlier projected to be 4.8%. TCIL has entered into a pact with BSNL for captive non-public network services. Reliance Industries has set up a subsidiary to develop commercial properties. That means we can say Reliance Industries are getting into the real estate business. India wins GSMA Government Leadership Award for 2023 during MWC in Barcelona, Spain. Hindi writer Vinod Kumar Shukla has won the PEN Nabokov Award for Achievement in the International Literature. Zero Discrimination Day was observed on 1st of March. World Civil Defense Day on 1st of March. 47th Civil Accounts Day on 1st of March. And Bihar's Finance Minister Vijay Kumar Chaudhary has presented budget for 2.61 lakh crore rupees for fiscal year 24. Now it's time for your revision, friends. First, National Science Day. It is observed on 28th of February. It is observed in the memory of C.V. Raman, who discovered Raman effect, that is the scattering effect. National Rare Disease Day. It is also observed on 28th of February. Then, if we talk about Best FIFA Football Awards for 2023 in the men's category, who won it? He will be your Lionel Messi. He is from Argentina. All right. Next, remember, if we are talking about here only about him, that who has won in the women's category, that FIFA Football Award or Best FIFA Football Award. For in the men's category, Lionel Messi. For the female, she will be Alexa Putlas, and she is from Spain. Next, Bank of Maharashtra and Experian India has collaborated to offer cutting-edge solutions and digital security. So, Bank of Maharashtra and Experian Indian. Next is government has approved a multi-purpose project in Arunachal Pradesh with an investment of $3.9 billion that will be generating around 2,880 megawatt of electricity, and this project will be taking 9 years to complete. Next, Kerala and United Nations Women has signed a memorandum of understanding to empower women in the tourism sector. I repeat, in order to empower women in the tourism sector, Kerala and United Nations Women has tied together so that the tourism sector or the tourist places in Kerala can become even more friendly for women tourists. Next, 4th National Protein Day. It is observed on 27th of February. Bihar cabinet has approved $50,000 for developing fog alert system with US NCAR. That means we can say a weather monitoring system will be set up using 5,000 rupees, that 5,000 US dollar that has been approved by Bihar government with US NCAR. Next is Govind Raj Kempredi. He became the first Indian to be nominated as the president of FIBA Asia. Important, who became the first president of FIBA Asia? He will be Govind Raj Kempredi. So that's all for the day, friends. Those were your important current affairs and the revision part. Now it's time for your homework. First, which city is the host of International Bioresources Conclave and Ethno-Pharmacology Congress 2023? Which city is the host of the W20 Inception meeting under the India's G20 presidency? Third, which city has been named as the Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like this video and comment below. Let us know what are your views on the videos. If you want the session to be interesting and if you want more such interesting session to come, then maximum comments should be there on this video. That will notify us that yes, students are enjoying the session and they are learning from the same. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.